Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine. So, they dropped a trailer, man. They dropped a trailer for a show that I'm very much interested in. I seen the first two seasons. This is called Westworld. Westworld season 3, and it's on HBO. And originally it was a movie. Before that, it was a book. It's about Michael Crichton. This is the same dude who wrote Jurassic Park, and it was a good movie. It was like from the 70s. It's about like a it was about like a amusement park. It was like an amusement park in the future, and it had like androids. It had a Western themed amusement park, and androids were the backdrop. So basically, like if you had a fantasy to being in a Western, you can just be in a Western and interact with these androids or whatever. And they was real very human like. I guess they had like a fail safe that they couldn't hurt humans, but they end up getting like a virus, and then they end up going haywire and start hurting humans. And the whole, pretty much the movie was trying to escape the park from these killer androids. So, they end up making a show about it. So I thought that was it's a pretty good show. It's a pretty good show. Um, the HBO adopted that story, and they did it more slow and methodical. Though they end up um, having it be more about the androids becoming more sentient, becoming more human, and slowly over time they start to remember stuff. Then they had androids like remember stuff. They actually coming back to certain people for revenge and stuff. And they're like, wait a minute, you can't do this. It's just a computer. So it was real good. So I really got into that first season. The second season was good, but I didn't like it as much as the first season. I mean, it didn't have all the same actors in there, so it was like, okay, it was cool though. So this is season 3. I'm glad they made season 3, but I'm a little surprised they got Aaron Paul, I guess the main character. And I was trying to find some good pictures of it, but every picture I find is just Aaron Paul looking confused. I'm like, man, they ain't got no other pictures. He just looking confused, like, huh. Everybody know him from Breaking Bad, and in a way, it kind of typecast him a little bit because I feel like he wanted to get away from the Jesse Pinkman character. But I be seeing every time he do like an interview, people be like asking him to do that Jesse Pinkman, yeah, bitch, and he be like, okay, I do that. But then you could just see he just getting annoyed. It's like, dude, that was a job. I liked it doing that, but I'm trying to move on. I'm a real actor. I want to do other stuff. So, but I think when you do a show that's so big, you are typecast. Every time I ask anybody about it, they say, "Oh yeah, Jesse Pinkman." I'm like, no, his name is Aaron Paul, but whatever. All right, so let me watch this trailer, man, and get a little reaction, and then a little discussion for it. So without further ado, Westworld season 3. I guess I'm gonna need these.
Sometimes it seems like the world looks all right, like they put a coat of paint on it. But inside it's rotting to pieces.
The lunatic is on the grass.
They said they would make a better world,
Remembering
smooth away the rough edges,
some daisy chains and laughs.
but that was a lie.
Got to keep the loonies on the path.
I guess the rough edges are the only thing I'm hanging on to.
And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
I think if I'm going to get on with my life, I'm going to have to find someone real.
Do you need some help?
Look for somebody real, but you find her on Android. Okay. That's Westworld season 3 trailer. It is definitely going to be taking place not in Westworld. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's going to be the outside world. Now, mind you, this is the future, and all we have seen in Westworld was the amusement park. So we know that the androids were a property of what's his name? I can't remember. Ford. It was Anthony Hopkins' character. Ford, founded this technology. Him and I forgot his partner made a technology to make these androids, and they patented it. Nobody could do it. That was kind of like a big part of season 1, where the company that was financing them was trying to get his design so they can make their own or whatever. So it was like they was trying to actually steal the data and all that, which is a cool little subplot they had going on. But this is obviously a different character that's not connected to the amusement park. But it is it's interesting to see the world building here. So now we get to see how the rest of the world is outside of the park. And I'm looking like, okay, if you got all this technology, why is Westworld like a big deal? But I guess, okay, you can just, it's like a way to indulge, because the thing is, and that was kind of one of the things about Westworld, Ed Harris' character used to point that out, where people got this dark side, and, it's basically you can live out your dark fantasies without consequences. And which is, I think in a degree that's everybody got a part where they wish they could cut loose and do things, but it's consequences to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what the appeal to Westworld is. But I'm looking at the rest of the world. They got all kind of technology or whatever. Look like they had robots. They got robots, but they don't look like people. So, I guess that's a smart move. You're going to make androids, don't make them look just like humans. That way, it won't be confusing. People won't, that'll make it easier for people to accept them, even if you got the technology to make them look real human. But it looks cool. Not sure what it's about. It looks like somebody trying to cope with the way the world is at this time, far as being futuristic and everything done for you or whatever. I guess it was like one of them things where everything is the technology is a little too much for people, and some people just kind of rejecting it and just want, like he said, the rough edges is what I'm trying to hold on to. So it's like things he want to do that it's probably not accepted anymore. So let's talk about that part at the end of the trailer. Looks like he runs into I forgot her name. Is her name Evan Rachel Woods? I think that's her name. From the original series. What was her name? I wanted to call her like Dolores. That was her name. Dolores was kind of like, she was pretty much the main character in the first season. She was a girl. She was just a farm girl originally, and then she started to like wake up and come to find out that, she been in the Westworld and she's really a robot, and she started to become conscious and all that. And kudos the way she played that. She played that character good. But anyway, so that was the little kicker for the trailer, that they give us old girl they give us Dolores. So I'll take it that she got out. She got out of the Westworld, and that was kind of the big thing in the first 2 seasons. The androids were trying to get out of Westworld, and we don't know if they made it out. So it looks like they made it out, and we got to see where it goes from there. The interaction with the real world. I think this is actually a pretty good thing, man. It's going to open up all new avenues for as what they're going to do with, because the world building now they out in the world. Now we get to see more. First, it was kind of confined just in Westworld. So now we got to see how the real world going to react to these androids or whatever. And they probably got to retrieve them before people find out. and they very human. Like people fall in love with these things. So it looks good, man. Looks interesting, should I say? I can't say it looks straight good yet because they didn't give me much. But I will be doing a review once it comes up, once it come out. So thanks for checking out the video. And I'm gonna be out of here and subscribe to the channel and be on the lookout for some more videos. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.